most dynamic ministers of the government present on our stage that we should get university status again. Otherwise,
इस बार की JBIMS कंसीडर करेगा महाराष्ट्र सीईटी के अटेम्प्ट को या फिर नहीं? Yes.
we graduated, Bajaj was in the same category as an IIM. In fact, if you look at the alumni, the success rate, and in the introduction you talked about a CEO factory, Bajaj as a percentage made more CEOs than any IIM did.
हेलो एवरीवन, बहुत सारे लोग अभी ये न्यूज़ आपने तो देखी होगी कि जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट है वो प्लान कर रही है कि JBIMS डीम यूनिवर्सिटी बन जाए एंड बहुत सारे लोगों को डर है कि महाराष्ट्र सीईटी से उनका कंट्रोल हट जाएगा तो महाराष्ट्र सीईटी दे के फ़ायदा ही क्या होने वाला है. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. ये वीडियो मैं इसलिए ही बना रहा हूँ क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग इसलिए कंफ्यूज थे और पूछ रहे थे कि इस बार की JBIMS कंसिडर करेगा महाराष्ट्र सीईटी के अटेम्प्ट को या फिर नहीं. यस, इट इज़ गोइंग टू कंसिडर ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. मतलब महाराष्ट्र सीईटी दिया हुआ है, मैट दिया हुआ है, आत्मा दिया हुआ है. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट, आपका एडमिशन होगा इन JBIMS. उसी के साथ साथ हम अजय पिरेमल जी उनकी भी बात करने वाला है जो उन्होंने अलुमिना मीट पे बात करी थी. उन्होंने कहा था कि जो JBIMS था वो उनके टाइम पे इवन IIM अहमदाबाद उनको भी टक्कर दे रहा था एंड CEO फैक्ट्री उसे कहा जाता है. JBIMS ने CEOs बना है, ऐसे CEOs जो कि अभी तक IIM अहमदाबाद भी नहीं बना पाया है. उसे CEO फैक्ट्री इसलिए कहा जाता है, बट जो उसकी वर्थ है JBIMS की वो धीरे धीरे कम होती जा रही है. इवन महाराष्ट्र के बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस से वो कम्पीट नहीं कर पा रहा है, ऐसे उनका कहना है. एंड दे वांट कि JBIMS फिर से अपना जो पोजीशन था उसे होल्ड करे एंड एक टॉप पोजीशन पे चला जाए, इसलिए वो ये डिसीजन लेने की सोच रहे हैं. लेट्स सी उन्होंने क्या क्या चीज़ें बोली है रिगार्डिंग JBIMS एंड उनका जो स्पीच है वो भी देखते हैं.
Now, it is a rare honor to introduce an entrepreneur whose vision has redefined industries. Shri Ajay Piramal, Chairman of Piramal Group and our esteemed alumnus of the batch of 1977, a business leader, philanthropist and innovator. He has propelled Piramal Group to global recognition. I now request Shri Ajay Piramal to express his feelings on this occasion. Let's give a thunderous round of applause for him.
Our dynamic chief guest for this function, Shri Chandrakant Dada Patil and Shri Ashish Shelar, our Minister for Culture and IT, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Mumbai, Professor Ravindra Kulkarni, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Bhamre, Principal of the Director of the IIM Mumbai, Professor Manoj Kumar Tiwari, Professor and Director of the Bajaj Institute, Dr. Kavita Laghate. When I stand here before you and I reflect upon my journey in Bajaj, where I graduated in 1977, I can say I owe a deep debt to the institute. This was the institute which helped me to understand what is true business and how to go ahead in future. I'm indeed grateful to our then professors, Dr. K.S. Basu, who was the director of the institute, and the founding director, Professor Varanasi Murthy, Professor Guru Prasad Murthy, Dr. Venkatai Patil, and Mrs. Santhanam, and so many more visiting faculty. And I think at that time, I just want to give you a little bit of the vision of why Bajaj was formed. And I'm sure alumni before me will even reciprocate with that. Bajaj was formed at a time when IIM Ahmedabad was also done. And IIM Ahmedabad just relied on Harvard as to be there to get all the case studies, and all the teaching materials were given from Harvard. So it was more like an American multinational working in India. But our director, Dr. Basu, who, it is to the credit of the government of the day in Maharashtra and the university, made him director, though he was just a medical doctor and had no management degree. That was the vision of the university and the government. And he said that I want to make an institute which will be for India by Indians and located in Mumbai, which is and which then was and which still is the center of business in the country. Today, Maharashtra leads the country in all economic for so many since its inception. Not only that, if you look at all the institutions here, and at that time when we graduated, Bajaj was in the same category as an IIM. In fact, if you look at the alumni, the success rate, and in the introduction you talked about a CEO factory, Bajaj as a percentage made more CEOs than any IIM did. But now when I look ahead, when I look today, I am a bit disappointed and I have to share this with you. Maharashtra is the number one state and continues to be the number one state in economic and financial contribution to the GDP of the country. And the way I can see the state going and the dynamism that the government has today, it will continue to be there. We have the best institutions of finance of the country here, whether it's the Reserve Bank of India, whether it is SEBI, whether it's the National Stock Exchange. We lead the world in all this. Bajaj used to be in a leader at that time, but today where are we? We are in any ranking, we don't even come 20th in this country. Why even in Maharashtra, even in Mumbai, we are not there? Why is it? I think we have to look forward. We have to look back at it. We are actually have been pushed behind, or we have let others come ahead with us. Dr. Lagate, I have to give her credit. In 2013, when she was there as director, we worked a lot to see how we could really get true independence. We had gathered a lot of alumni who were in very critical positions to come. They had committed funds. The university had shown us the land in Kalina. We had gone there, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened. We just could not move ahead. And in fact, all our plans were pushed behind. I think this is a time when we have two of the most dynamic ministers of the government present on our stage, that we should get university status again. Otherwise we'll remain where we are. I mean, you've seen other universities, whether it's in Maharashtra, whether it's everywhere else, they have gone ahead so much. This is the new education policy. Why do we want to send our Indian students to go abroad to study? Or even to, the power shock to understand the fees which somebody who goes abroad in the US, sir, for a 2-year MBA will spend 2 crores minimum. Somebody who goes to an IIM will spend at least 50 lakhs or more minimum. Why are we not allowing our students to actually come and get a good education at a much lower cost? I think we have to think about it very seriously. I'll just give you my own one personal example. I was appointed as the president of a university in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad. When we started in 2017, we had 150 students. It was given autonomy when I was appointed, and today there are more than 2,500 students this year. And we have created infrastructure of 78 acres. all by contributions of so many people. So today people want to see that India goes ahead. If we are the third largest economy and if Mumbai does not play a role in actually supporting it with good education and good management, will be left behind. This is my earnest request to both of you and the Vice Chancellor, that please give us independence, make us a university, and you will see the difference. Thank you.